Okay. Literally, as I hit record, I hear Ari in the back crying. So, hello. Hi. Happy Sunday. Here she comes. Right on time. So, what happened? Go tell him to stop. Okay. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. So, tonight I wanted to talk all about, I don't know if it's been my thing lately or what, but implementing. I don't know how many times I got to tell people to implement. So, here's the thing. At this point, is Kaylee on here? I was about to call her out. I don't think she's on here. I think she's at dinner or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and call her out. She don't care. I don't care. I give her real talk all the time. It's fine. She don't care. So she had texted me today and was like, can I, and this is someone that's my friend. Let me put that out there. I don't care if you're my best friend. Like, even if Kiana texted me and did this stuff, like, this is the season that I'm in, and this is how real I'm getting with you all. She texted and asked if I could do a quick one-on-one with her today. Because, and this is literally word for word what she said. She said, I know what to do. Quit writing on all the pages. She said, I know what to do, but I'm just a little stuck. And I literally hit her with the Brittany. You need to stop getting in your, sorry. You need to stop getting into your own way. And you know what to do. If you need pumped up a little bit, go watch a training. So I'm going to tell you all the same thing. I know that I had mentioned it, and I'm not saying like I've been doing some one-on-ones with stuff with people, and I know Brittany does one-on-ones. I know a lot of you all have. I'm not saying it's not one-on-one season. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm going to repeat myself that I have what I said on another training.
Papa.
You can have my phone. You can go get on the couch with my phone if you want to. Okay, thank you. It's not hand-holding, babysitting one-on-one season. Like, if I messaged Brittany today and was like, I don't know if I'm being a good leader, can we one-on-one? She's going to be like, no, dude, no. You know what to do. Like, you just do. Now, I know that there are times when we need to get together and, check each other, or, if there's something that I really do need help with or something. But right now, the season is, we all know what the hell to do. We do. And that's why I wanted to talk about this tonight. We just did a boot camp for like over a week, 7 to 8 days straight. I don't even remember how many days it was, but straight every single night. We do work with me's every single day and night. At this point, if you don't know what to do, then you're not paying attention. You don't want it. And I'm just going to tell you, like, you might as well just log out, leave the Telegram. Like, I'm just going to be real. Because the thing is, you know what to do. I know what to do. When my business isn't flourishing, guess what? It's on me. It's not because Brittany didn't message me today and say, hey, did you work? Did you work your business? Did you post on your stories? No. At this point, we know what to do. I don't care if you're brand new. If you've watched your trainings, you get the gist of this. We wake up, we post our stuff on our stories, we make a post, we follow people, we add people, we unfollow people, we repeat those steps all day long. We have conversations, we interact with people. Like, that's literally what we do. That's it. That's all we do. So what I have to say is, if you were on any of the boot camps, if you've watched any of the replays, first of all, Brittany made a whole YouTube playlist with every single one of them. There's literally no excuse at all, period. To anything that we do in our business, anything that we do here, anything that you're supposed to do every day in your personal life, in your business, in whatever, it can be taught on those boot camps. There's no excuse. So I just wanted to give a little real talk really quick. But the people that have been on, the people that did show up every night, or maybe you caught up. I know a few people had said that they had missed like one or two, and then they went back and watched the videos. Okay, now is the time to implement all of those things. You can't watch the videos. You can't even listen to me tonight and be pumped up and then go to bed. You can't. That's not how this works. And I'm saying that because I've done that, okay? I'm not going to lie to y'all. I will get so pumped up on a training and then be like, yeah, I'm tired. And then guess what? The fire's gone. I went to bed. I wasted it. So I want you all to keep this. Yeah, Ari agrees. I want you to keep this fire going. I feel like when the boot camps ended, it was like, oh, I get a few days off now. No. So here's the thing. You don't have to show up for me. You don't have to show up for Brittany. And this ain't even like a, if you leave, then whatever. You don't have to show up for anyone. Even if you weren't even in any of the chats, you were only in the team page, whatever. You show up for you. And when it hits midnight on April 31st or April 30th, I don't even know. When it hits that day and that time and you didn't earn a bonus, do you think Lavelle's going to be disappointed? Do you think Brittany's going to be disappointed? That's on you. That's money that you're literally leaving on the table. So that's what I came here to say is you have money, and I just told some of my girls this. We were just talking about some stuff. You have money sitting there that you can either grab it or you can just look at it. I know it sounds so cheesy, but it's what it is. It is what it is. There's money, thousands and thousands of dollars sitting right in front of you right now. You're either committed or you're not exactly committed. You're either committed or you're not. And that's okay if you're not, but that's between you and yourself. And everyone's only going to match that energy. You're going to get looked over. I'm just going to be real. I don't text my people and say, hey, are you working today? I don't have to text Letisa or Tiffany or whoever and say, hey, did you all post on your stories today? Like, no, when we go in the team chats and we talk about, we don't ever post and say, make sure you're doing your IPAs today. Make sure you're posting on your stories. No, we go in there and we're like, I posted in my stories. I made my post. Like, we talk about what we're doing. We talk about how we do things. We don't tell you what to do. We're not your boss. I'm not here to tell you that you got to do this, this, and this to earn this money. You either do it or you don't. You earning your bonus doesn't affect me earning mine or not. You know, Brittany, and I feel like that's how it comes off sometimes, that maybe you look at Brittany and you're like, oh, well, she's up for a 200K bonus. Maybe that's why she's pushing everyone to work. No, I'm telling you, if everyone on this team quit now, she'd still earn it. If she wants it bad enough, she's still going to earn it. I don't care if everyone on the team quit. She will make it freaking happen because she knows what's sitting right in front of her. That's how you got to figure it out. And honestly, like, if this hits somebody, then I'm very sorry, but it's not straight to anybody, I promise. But if you get in a team chat or whatever and you're like, oh, well, nobody works on my team. Okay, go get a new team. Today, tomorrow, the next day, sign somebody else. Help them sign somebody else. Get a whole new team. Get a whole new circle. If you don't like any of your friends, you go get a new circle, right? If you don't like your boyfriend, you go get a new boyfriend, right? If I don't like my living room, I'm going to go get a new couch. It's the same thing. I don't know why everyone makes it so complicated. It's literally the same thing. If you're not happy, make a difference. Go change something. If you're not signing promoters, what are you saying? Watch another wording video. We covered absolutely everything you can think of on these boot camps. Do you know that people would pay so much money to have that type of training? Like, they would probably pay thousands and thousands of dollars for that type of training. Because the thing is, Katie and Em and Lindsay and Brittany, and I know I have personally, like, we've all poured money into coaches. Jenna, I know Jenna's been sharing a ton of the stuff that she's been learning. We pour money into coaching and to, you know, our other boot camps and master classes. Like, these are things that we've learned over the years, over the months, and we pour it into you for free. We learn trial and error, and then we tell you. All you have to do is implement it. That's it. Oh, Brittany said to try blue on my story because it says that more people like blue. Then try it. It's that simple. Oh, Brittany said unfold. If I do it this way, I'll get more likes. Okay, then do it. Like, we give you the bread and butter. All you got to do is use it. All you got to do is show up every single day. That's all it takes. You either want it or you don't. You're either going to implement all the tips, and I'm not saying you have to take every little tip, but the thing is, watch a boot camp video tonight, go implement 2 things off of it. Run with 2 things off of it. And maybe even implement it for a few days, and then go watch another one and implement a few things. You don't have to do all the things at once. So you can make it easier. I listened to this on a podcast the other day. I think it was called habit stacking. Have y'all heard of that? Basically, I don't know how anybody couldn't remember to take their capsules in the morning. I don't live without mine. But if you can't remember to take vitamins in the morning, it said to put them by your toothbrush. You brush your teeth every morning, right? So then you start taking your capsules at the same time. And it just kind of stacks those habits. Somebody's calling my phone. Sorry. It just kind of helps you stack those habits. If you read every night, maybe you read your Bible every morning, implement writing your gratitude down at that time. Make sure that you do it with it. So you're habit stacking. You're stacking all of those things together and making sure you're getting them done.
I need coffee.
Oh, thank you. So momentum of a thought. Exactly. You can't just watch a training and take notes. You have to implement what you learn. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. We made sure that on all the boot camps, we covered absolutely everything you could think of. Everything. If you were brand new today, or if you've been in this industry for a while or been in this business for a while, you can go back and watch those I don't care if your memory was completely washed away. You don't know anything. You had to make a whole new Facebook, a whole new Instagram, a whole new everything. You watch those boot camps and you implement everything in them, you will be flourishing. It's absolutely everything that you need to know. So here's the thing. I put on the little graphic that we were going to talk about implementing it all, because all of the things that we learned, I thought it was a really good time to throw that out there. And then 90-day game plans. And I don't want to overcomplicate this and make you all think that we have something like super strategic or something. A 90-day game plan is simply focusing on your business for 90 days. And I know it's a little more than that, obviously, because we have bonuses out for another 3.5 months or whatever. Hardcore focusing, hardcore implementing all these things that we've learned, hardcore growing your mindset, doing your personal development, reading your Bible, whatever, working out, hardcore focus on all of those things. Listen, I look like this. I'm tired. I hosted a baby shower today, and then I did all the stuff for it last night. I did everything. And I still stayed up last night because I vowed to myself that I was going to put the same energy into my business that I did just making the dang diaper cake and all the other crap that I did last night on top of being a mom and everything else. Because the thing is these bonuses can change my life. I don't care if I had one payout. That would change my freaking life. It's worth it to go. You know that we don't preach no sleep. You know that we don't preach being on your phone 24/7. Ever. We never have preached that. And we never will. I especially never will, because I came from somewhere that did preach that. But if you can't say you did this whole date night and you planned this whole thing for your husband, right? For his birthday or whatever. Why can't, whatever you're passionate about, why can't you put that same energy into your business? I liked doing all the baby shower stuff that I did. That's something that lights me up. I'd like to be creative like that. Why can't I find a way to be creative like that in my business? Maybe you like talking to people. Maybe you're just a people person and that's what lights you up. Then do that. Maybe you like being the center of attention. Go live. Post pictures. You can find absolutely anything in this business that you are passionate about. Whether it's food or exercise or whatever, you can implement it into this business. Being a mom, okay? You get to be a mom more because you got to be home with this business. Or you get to help other moms be a mom. Anything I don't care if it's the most random thing. If you're passionate about Coke, maybe you work your business so that you can afford to drink Coke anytime that you want because you're healthy otherwise. You can find anything that you're passionate about and implement it into this business. That's the thing. You all overcomplicate it so freaking. I'm talking to myself, okay?
Mama, Coke.
I don't have no Coke. I said Coke and now she wants Coke. That's great. I don't have any Coke. You all overcomplicate this so much. It's not like some of you all are sitting here thinking like, how can I be a better leader? What can I do? Do I need to send gifts out? Do I want to? No, you need to just show up and lead yourself. That's what a great leader does. You need to make posts that make your team want to be like, oh, I need to make posts like that. Oh, I need to learn how to make stories like that. Oh, I want to lead a trading like this. That's what being a good leader is. The rest follows. The income comes in and then you're like, oh, well, I need to buy Brittany something. I couldn't do that unless I was actually leading my business and learning what she liked and, making the money to be able to do things like that. Like Jenna was, we always talk about like doing extra stuff with our mini packs for the Valentine's theme or whatever. It's something that I like to do. That's how I get creative in my business. So do that. If you like to write out personal Christmas cards or something, that's something you can do for your customers, your promoters, or whatever. You can find a way around this with anything. And if you're truly leading your business like you're supposed to be leading it, life first, then business. When I wake up, I'm me, or I should be at least. Or I'm a mom first. It depends on the day, I guess. I don't know. Depends on if I had my morning routine in check. But when I wake up, I'm a mom before I'm a promoter, right? I have to get my kids to school before I can go live. I have to, you have to wake up and be who you are and then implement this business into this. It's not that hard. Can you post about what you're feeding your kids? Can you post a picture of them when you're dropping them off? I post when I'm in the school pickup line. I get on my stories when I'm in the school pickup line. How can you implement this into your life and stop overcomplicating it? How can you take that 5 minutes in, the kids drop off line in the morning to unfollow some people or make a post? How can you fit this in to where, like, I know I've mentioned this before, but it's been a long time and a lot of you all are new. I love to get my kids dressed. I love clothes and shoes and I buy all the things for them and I like to get them dressed and I get a lot of engagement. I'm known for things like that. Why can't I put that same energy into myself and my business? That's the thing. If you like washing dishes, put that same energy into your business. Learn how to liking stuff. Learn how to like unfollowing people. I don't know. Make it fun. Figure something out. But that at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be fun. At the end of the day, this can either fund your juice. Okay, hold on. Go see if your cup's in there with Daddy. At the end of the day, yes, the slight edge, exactly. At the end of the day, you don't have to wake up and think that this business has to be 100% fun. It's not going to be fun. Do you think that we wake up every day and we're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to interact with people? I can't wait. No.
Mama.
I don't want to do it.
Mama.
Half the time.
No, this cup.
Okay, mommy will get you one in just a second, okay? Or will you go tell Sissy to get you one real quick? Thank you. Sorry, y'all. But I don't wake up excited to follow people on Instagram. I don't wake up excited to have all the conversations and do all the things. I think that's the thing that shifts. I get to help others. Exactly. You have to show up regardless. And I really like that. I get to help others. I get to impact. I see where you're going with that. But the thing is, it's not always going to be fun, but you can make it fun. You can get to choose. You can decide to want to do this. You don't have to do this. You get to do this. You want to do these things. You get to make these things fun. That's exactly where I was going with this. I don't always want to do it, but I can. I can make it happen regardless. And I'm either going to drag myself to do it or I can learn to like it. I can learn to infuse it with passion. I can learn to infuse my life into it. I get to choose to build a business on my phone. Exactly. So you may not like maybe you don't like being on your phone. Maybe you don't like being on social media. But do you get to show other people how to do things? Maybe how you make beds or whatever. The thing is, we are, what is today? The 16th or 17th? 17th, I think. Wasn't truly into social media until I started this. I wasn't either until I got into this industry. We're over halfway through the month. Probably halfway since we have 31 days this month. We're halfway into the month. Are you halfway to your goals? Over halfway? Even an inch closer? Or have you wasted the month? Have you got on all the trainings and all the work with me's, but still haven't implemented anything? Have you truly showed up for the last 16 days? What resolutions or goals or whatever did you set on the first? Did you hype yourself up and then hype yourself up to go to bed? That's the thing. Can you commit to something, whether you want to do it or not, whether you can can you switch your mindset to, I want to do these things, I get to do these things, I get to help others, I get to earn thousands of dollars in bonuses just for working on my phone and following people and messaging people and doing simple things. These things aren't hard. They're the most simple things that I've ever done. I've done a lot of harder things than this in last jobs. So you get to decide. That's probably the word of the year. I don't know. I've been saying that for months. You get to decide who you are, what you do daily, who you are when no one's looking. Like I said, you don't jump into the chats to prove to Brittany that you worked your business today. The only person you need to prove anything to is yourself and your children, maybe your husband. I don't know. What pushes me is I know God put me here for a reason. There's so much to earn from this, or validation. So, game plan. I kind of got off track, but the only game plan that I have is doing the things that we talk about doing every day. The same IPAs, the same mundane, simple little tasks that I've already been doing for months, for years. Maybe I 10 times it a little more. Maybe instead of interacting with 5 people, I'm interacting with 15. That's the only game plan that you need. You know what to do every day. You know to do your core 4. You know to be consistent in everything that you're doing. You know to show up daily. So do it a little more. Level up just a little bit more every day. Be a little better than you were yesterday. That's it. So the thing is, maybe I showed up today and I did all my IPAs, just one round of IPAs today. And I had like 5 conversations. So tomorrow, if I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to do better, maybe I just have like 8 conversations tomorrow. And I did my IPAs maybe like 1.5 rounds. And then the next day, do you see where I'm going with this? Every single day, if you just do a little more, how much more you're actually going to be doing at the end of a month. 30 days of just doing a little more every day, being a little better than you were yesterday. Maybe you read 10 pages in a book today, read 11 tomorrow. It's not complicated. You don't have to like sit down and read a whole book in one day. That's not what we mean when we say level up. So I know Brittany was talking about scheduling. Oh, she may have not said that in the whole chat. I don't know. But she was scheduling like opportunity lives with her leaders. So that's something that I scheduled with my girls tonight too. And we've already talked about this too. So we had talked about doing it. We just needed to implement it. That was literally what I told them tonight. I was like, I know we talked about it, but now it's time to do it. So that's the thing. Like I have to check myself too. Brittany has to check us sometimes too. We can feel like we're doing all the things, but guess what? We're usually not. There's always just a little more we could be doing. Always. It's 9:26. I guess I hadn't had y'all on here. Do you have anything to share, Brittany, before I keep going? Are you good? You look like you want to say something.
I do and I don't, because I feel like this is such a season of being very aware, like you're saying, like that's why like you're my yin to my yang, and I'm like that fireball, and you're like my cool fresh breeze of like sunny air with sunshine and rainbows around me, because you literally do help me see different perspectives and different things. And that's the thing about it. Like for me, I'm in hunger mode right now, but I know not everyone is on that vibe, because I can feel the vibe when I go into the chat. I can feel the vibe when I'm having conversations with leaders, with people that I go and look and I pay attention. You know, I'm a leader, I'm a leader because I know what it takes to lead. And part of that is accountability. But I am not going to always be holding that hand and guiding you and being like, hey, well, I just looked at your page and you haven't been on all weekend. You know, you're having a 9 to 5 work ethic. You have a Monday through Friday hustle. And that Monday through Friday hustle, babe, isn't going to pay your bills. Because look at what your 9 to 5 hustle is doing right now for you. You can't have a minimum wage work ethic with the $1 million dream. And so many of us are capping ourselves and our limitations and our vision and what we're capable of because we can't believe a little bit more in what we're freaking capable of. Where our vibration needs to be one of God-sized vision. Say, God, I don't know what you're doing in me. I don't understand it. I don't care, but activate my damn beast mode every single freaking day. If I didn't get my beast mode activated until halfway through my Saturday, but I found my fire at 4:00 in the afternoon, and I was like, you know what it took for me to do it is going to the gym and getting off the couch and stop saying, oh, I need to unplug for the day. No, I don't need to unplug for the day. I need to find 5 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. This is not a season when you keep unplugging. If you're not where you want to be, you have no reason to be unplugging. This is when you start having high performance habits. And if you listen to high performance habits and successful people and you get advice from not the broke people that keep saying, wake up at 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, 5 in the morning, do it whenever you feel like it. No, I'm taking advice from people that can give advice to where I am going. And so the thing about it is, you guys, like I'm the fireball, like I said, I'm sorry, but hi if you're new. The thing about it is I'm here to help you unlock your full potential. And that's what each and one of my leaders do as well. And the thing about it is if you're a leader or you're day one, A1, brand new into this business, you're here for a reason and it's your path. You have to believe bigger. Stop finding limits. Stop finding your dreams are capped at this. Stop thinking, oh, you're only capable of this because this has only been your results. You've been in the business for a year and you never promoted. Well, that's probably because you're half-assing it the last year and didn't freaking go all in and decide. So you can't get mad at what you haven't given effort to. This is your day one, A1, and I'm sick of saying day one, A1 because you need to freaking decide every single day to light your damn fire. This is where we build community, connections. We've signed, I just posted this on my timeline because I hadn't posted all day on Facebook, and it was for a purpose because I unplug for a little bit Sundays and I post at night intentionally for all the moms that are on there Sunday night, dreading going to Sunday, dreading it being Sunday night before their Monday morning at work. Because guess what? Your 9 to 5 work ethic, I've been there. I think you guys act like I'm like just made it overnight and it just happened for me. Like you guys forget I have a chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm on chapter 30. Sorry, my husband's watching football. So if you got to realize you got to dig deep and your chapter 1 needs to be your hustle at all the time. And I don't like the word hustle because it's not even about hustling. It's about your vibration. And if you go and listen to the Abraham Hicks that I sent in the chat, it talks about maintaining the momentum of a thought. That's what I wrote down, a momentum of a thought. That thought carries that vibration and that vibration carries each day. But every single night when you go to bed, guess what? That vibration turns off. And guess what? You have to choose and decide every single morning the vibration that you're bringing to the table, the belief that you're bringing to the table, the vision that you're bringing to the table. It's not your job to focus on the results. The results will happen when you're being about what you say you're about. That's why I talk about integrity, because I missed it. I can hustle and I can sell a pin to an Eskimo that doesn't need one because they're in Antarctica and they don't have paper. And I still could sell it to them because I'm good at what I do. But it's not about that. I'm not here to sell. I'm here to duplicate. I'm here to build a wave of empire, generational curses, generational wealth, mamas that are making 7 figures, mamas that are freaking coming home to their kids, people that are paying off their debt, people that are having $100,000 in their savings account, people that are making $10,000 a week, not a month, a week. Because I know what I do. And I'm not here to do it alone. So stop playing it small. Stop allowing your day to own you. Stop operating on a Monday through Friday work ethic. Stop not showing up in the chats, crickets on the weekends. I see you and I know why you aren't where you want to be. You got to dig deep. This is not about you. It's about we. It's about you in a season of like this and maintaining that vibration and energy. But it's about how many lives can you change? And I'll end it on this. And I'm sorry, Chris, I didn't mean to like go on a tangent. I was just like, you fired me up. And when I listen to Krista, she speaks life into me as if I'm listening to like Les Brown or someone like that just speaks to me in such a calm way, since I'm such a red personality, but can speak to me in like a yellow or a blue or a green personality that delivers it to me. And so that's why I always like to put a little cherry on the top sometimes. But I want to talk just really quick about this post. And it's very bold and it's very to the point, and it's very to show you guys there's no limitations when you decide, okay? So I said, all because the momentum of a thought. Sorry, sis, we are not the same. Unmatched and set apart. Don't be the one that says shoulda, woulda, coulda. All I'll just tell you is I told you so. Then there's a picture of me with the amount of new promoters this month that this team alone has done. And the number is as of 2 days ago, because I screenshotted it 2 days ago, and I haven't updated, and I don't need to, because I don't need to be that. It's not about bragging. It's about integrity. 62 promoters have joined our team. And you're like, well, they're not in the chat, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking for problems, some girls don't work all in that. You're like, well, we only have this many. Stop focusing on what doesn't involve you. Get into growth, get into alignment, get into your hunger. I see what you're capable of. Now you have to see it and you have to decide. Because the thing about it is, this is something that I expect from people because it's mid-month. And most people aren't the 1% in their mind yet. They're the 99 still. They're the victim modes, the life is happening to me, woe is me, bills aren't paid, blah, 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 blah. But the thing about it is, that's why you are where you are. Because you keep thinking the way you are. And so mid-month, my mid-month hasn't slowed down. I'm about to pop a 4K. I'm about to pop another VIP. I've enrolled over 9, I'm on a roll. I ain't slowing down. And you know why? Because I decide. Even if it's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I let myself unplug for 5 hours and have some me time, does not mean I am gone all day, every day, because this is not a season of half-ass. This is a season when you have $4,000, $12,000, $40,000, $80,000, $200,000 in bonuses. And the only reason you feel you can't earn $200,000, you already know what I'm going to say, is because you think you can't. And that is exactly why you won't. You have to decide that you're worthy. You have to decide you're called. You have to decide that beast mode. You have to decide to stop letting your excuses or why you're not on trainings or why you're not posting or I don't know what to post. Your excuses are boring. And I know everyone that's like kind of grinning but doesn't want me to see them grinning because they know I'm talking to them because they haven't been showing up and they're not getting the results that they want. And then they're like, oh, well, now she's making me feel pressure that I need to perform to show up. No, that's your insecurity and your victim mode talking. That's exactly what I'm trying to help you see is holding you back, because guess what? The power is already in you. It's in you. So turn the damn key and walk through the damn door and get over yourself. And I had the same conversation, probably almost the same way, to my son, because he's not operating victim mode with me. So if you think that I'm just being like this with you guys and then, oh my God, she's that leader with her team. No, I talk like this to my husband and my son. Husband, you need to get over yourself. I did not want to hear your crap today. You're not ruining my vibe. I literally told him that yesterday, and I put some headphones in and started cleaning, and we vibed it out after, and we're good now. You know, you don't let things, you choose what you allow. You choose what you give back. You choose all the things. So if you're not happy with what it's reflecting in your life, it's a reflection of your thoughts. So get over yourself and do different to get different. I love you. I'm ending like that. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent. My armpits are sweating. It's a thing. I'm like, oh.
So, one thing that I wanted to point out too, and then I'm going to say what I had to say and end it too. I think Brittany told us to watch that Courtney video like 50 times. And guess what? Some people still didn't watch it, because here's the thing. People are still coming to the chat and saying, okay, let me just put it this way. Candy doesn't message me and say, hey, sorry, I didn't get on the training tonight because I had a headache or I had to whatever. Candy knows I don't care about her excuses. Not because I don't care about her. She knows how I feel about her. The only person she needs to tell her excuses to are whoever she's paying bills for. Her husband, her children, whatever. That's who she needs to tell, sorry, I didn't work today. Not us. We don't care. Philip doesn't care that I wasn't on the work with me today because I hosted a baby shower. No, he does not care. So what I wanted to end it with, let me pull this up. There's a difference between working your business and driving your business. You can work your business, you can do some things, or you can drive your business by intentionally doing the things that you're supposed to be doing every single, I'm going to say moment of the day, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, I don't mean work every moment of the day. But if you're intentionally doing what you're supposed to be doing and having the conversations that you're supposed to be having and doing the actions that you're supposed to be doing, that's driving your business. You're driving towards a goal. You're not just working to kind of sort of hope I hit 4K this month. You have to drive in that direction, do what it takes to get there. And then this is what I'm going to end it with. The power of a 90-day run, sprint, whatever you want to call it. I know people's called it 90-day push. It takes 90 days to build momentum. So you work hard for 30 days and you won't feel like you accomplished much. You just won't. You won't feel like you did much. You just feel like you did all this work and you're not seeing much from it. Work hard for the next 30 days after that, and you will feel a little accomplished. So 60 days from now, some efforts start to compound a little bit. You feel a little better because you showed up for yourself. You've committed. You've done the things. You're seeing a little bit. And then you work hard for another 30 days. So this is putting us at what? Maybe March, April-ish. You're going to look back and see that you had breakthrough after freaking breakthrough. And it may be tiny. You may not even have noticed it. But there are so many breakthroughs that we hit every single week and we don't even see it. Maybe you've been working out every day nonstop. You don't see any difference after 30 days. You don't see a difference, much of a difference after 60 days. But that 90 days hit and you're like, damn, I did lose 10 pounds. The efforts compound. You don't see it happening. You just kind of wake up one day. You see yourself every day. Just like if you look in the mirror, you don't see a difference, but your husband might. Your best friend might hype you up and be like, dang, you did lose some weight. You lost some inches here. Same thing in your business. You're being hard on yourself and you're feeling like you're getting nowhere. But I promise you, you can look back over that 90 days of hardcore focus and see the damn difference. There's going to be a damn difference. Whether it's that first bonus hitting your paycheck or what, but there's going to be some breakthroughs for you as a person, for you and your family, for you financially. You need to claim these things because most people will work hard for like a day or two and then they'll get distracted and then they'll jump back in and work hard for a day or two and then they'll get discouraged. But you can't focus on the results. You can only focus on the actions. If you're focused on results, you're not going to make it. If you think that you're supposed to be 40K in 2 days, you're going to be disappointed. But if you focus on the actions that you're supposed to do that a 40K leader does every single day, you will get there and you won't be disappointed. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to share tonight. I think y'all got enough, because the thing is, we can sit and talk to you all night and pump you up and make you feel a little better, but that doesn't do anything. At the end of the day, you have to do this for yourself. At the end of the day, you have to commit to yourself. Either do it or don't. That's the thing here. You either do it or you don't. We'll see who wakes up tomorrow morning on a Monday towards the end of the month and who pushes through, who makes it work regardless of what's going on. So, thank you all for hanging out with me on this Sunday night. I have Tuesday nights training too with Jamie, so I will see y'all again in 2 days. Oh, I'll see y'all in the morning too. Tomorrow, that's another thing. We are officially kicking off our batch posting lives tomorrow. So it'll just be a live instead of a Zoom. I know we've talked about that, so I'm not going to go into that. But we are kicking that off tomorrow. So make sure, I don't have a time for sure yet because I need to see what time the work with me is and do it after that. So it'll probably be like right after that maybe. But yeah, I'll let y'all know before I go live though. And then we will do our batch posting and planning and all of the things together. So I hope you all have a great night and plan your week and get ready for get your shit together Monday. Bye y'all.